Dallas Cowboys are heading to the Northeast to take on their NFC East counterpart, Philadelphia Eagles, at Lincoln Financial Field for NFL Week 10 Sunday Night Football. The matchup kicks off at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time, and NBC will broadcast the action. Dallas is a live underdog in this game and is currently getting 6 points. The Cowboys are also receiving plus 180 on the moneyline odds, while the Eagles are at minus 220. The linesmakers have set the over-under on the game at 43.5 points. The early action has leaned in favor of the Eagles, as the opening line was minus 5, while the game's over-under has yet to move. The Dallas Cowboys are 3-5 straight up and 2-5-1 against the spread. They've been a decent under bet and have posted an over-under record of 3-5. The Cowboys hope to get back into their stride after a 28-14 defeat by the Tennessee Titans last week. Dak Prescott completed 21 passes for 243 yards with 2 touchdowns and 1 interception in the loss. Ezekiel Elliott had 61 yards on 17 rush attempts to mount the ground attack in the game. Amari Cooper had 5 receptions for 58 yards with 1 touchdown to lead the receivers, but Ezekiel Elliott was not far behind with 4 catches for 51 yards. The Philadelphia Eagles are 4-4 straight up and 3-5 against the spread with an over-under record of 3-5 as well. Philadelphia is coming off of a 24-18 win over Jacksonville back in Week 8. Carson Wentz completed 21 of 30 passes for 286 yards with 3 touchdowns and 1 interception in the win. Josh Adams had 61 rushing yards on 9 attempts in the running game, with Jordan Matthews at 4 receptions, good for 93 yards leading the receivers. Judging by the numbers this season, it appears that the Cowboys hold an advantage in terms of effectiveness in the ground game, but the Eagles have the advantage through the air. The Cowboys have tallied 208 yards per game through the air overall and have 10 passing scores so far this season, while the Eagles have put up 282 pass yards per game with 14 total pass touchdowns. Defensively, Dallas should have a slight advantage when it comes to limiting the pass. The team has allowed 100 rush yards and 235 pass yards per game, while Philadelphia has allowed 83.8 yards per game on the ground and 287.3 to opposing teams in the air. Both teams allow similar adjusted net yards per pass attempt to the opposition, as the Cowboys have given up an adjusted net yards per pass attempt of 6.77 to opposing quarterbacks, while the Eagles are allowing 6.41. That's why we see a very close game going under the 43.5 point total, with the Eagles taking the win, but the Cowboys covering the spread. For more information and statistics on this event and every other sporting event this week, check out bangthebook.com. Bang the Book is your best resource for sports betting information before you make your weekly assault on the sportsbooks.